Hi everyone, it's Sundance Skippy, and we're literally on Sundance Eve. Tomorrow is Thursday, the beginning of Sundance, and then for 10 days, the Sundance Film Festival is here. So I thought it fitting to share with you guys a story of my very first Sundance, which was in 2002. I was on a show called FM Nation, which the most awkward 5 minutes of my life. Go look it up right now on YouTube. Skippy in Love on YouTube, search that. But I was on the show, and one of the people that worked on the show needed some Gopher Boys to help her out on her next show, which was Project Greenlight 2, which is the Matt Damon Ben Affleck chance where they give filmmakers a chance to make a movie. But at the time, Ben Affleck was dating Jennifer Lopez. So one day I was asked to drive her hairstylist and makeup artist around. And when I picked them up, I took them to Zoom, which is Robert Redford's restaurant just down the hill. They, when they came out, their driver wasn't there, so they had to get into my car. So it was me here, their bodyguard there. Behind the bodyguard was Ben Affleck, and then behind me was J-Lo. So we get driving, and we were told that we couldn't talk to them unless they talked to us first. And Ben's like, "Hey Skippy, I need you to take a right up at the end of the street here." And I'm like, "Okay, there's no one else." Or no, he says, "Hey, take a right up at the end of the street." And I'm like, "There's no one else he was talking to because I'm the only person driving." And so I go, "Cool, well, it's nice to meet you guys. I'm Skippy," because, you know, I can now talk to them. And so I give them rock, and Ben goes, "Nice to meet you." And I want to pull out my key for this. So when I gave J-Lo rock, she had this like $5 million yellow diamond on her hand, and so when we gave her rock, like, I felt the diamond before I felt her knuckles. And she was like, "How's it going?" And I go, "I'm sorry, should I have called you Miss Lopez or Jennifer?" And she goes, "J-Lo, Jen, Jenny." And I go, "You're just Jenny from the block, right?" And she goes, "Yep, that's me," because she had this on. And so we get driving, and then Ben's like, "So have you always lived in Utah?" I'm like, "Oh, I served a Mormon mission in Michigan." And Ben's like, "I didn't know you guys could serve stateside. I thought that Mormons could only go outside of the country." I'm like, "Nope, we can go here." And then I'm like, "Okay, I shouldn't be talking about religion." So I turn on the radio, and when I turn on the radio, it was, well, I'll tell you in a second the song. So J-Lo starts singing along with it, and for a second I forget who I'm talking to, and I go, "Wow, J-Lo, you have a really good voice," forgetting for a second that she's a singer, right? And she goes, "That's not what some critics say." And Ben reaches over, grabs her hand, and goes, "No, he's right, sweetie, you're the best." And the two of them have this little moment. Then the two of them start singing the song, and I'm like freaking out, and her bodyguard goes, "You okay, Skippy?" And I'm like, "Are you kidding me?" I'm like, "You realize that's J-Lo and Ben Affleck, and they're sitting behind us, and they're singing." And Ben goes, "If our singing's distracting you from driving, Skippy, we could quit singing." And I look over and I go, "Quit singing? I want to sing with you guys." So I turn up the volume, and for like 30 seconds, because it was just up here that I had to drop them off, Ben Affleck, Jennifer Lopez, and Skippy Jessup sing REO Speedwagon's "Keep On Loving You." And so that was my first Sundance experience, and I saw so many celebrities at this party that they had that night, and I was hooked. And so I'm like, I've got to come back. And then the next year I came back and met some celebrities, and then after that I started taking off school and work and everything. Nothing else matters during these 10 days except for Sundance. So that's my first Sundance experience. Thanks for watching, and be sure to click like and subscribe, and remember, there will be a video every day during Sundance, and so I hope you return and watch more videos. Thanks, guys.